State of the Nation address. You give in present tense, not past tense. You talk about the state of Uganda now, not the history of Uganda. It's not an opportunity to give us the history of Uganda or your future ambitions, the future ambitions of government of Uganda. No. State of Nation address. So, if they set for you an examination, and the question is, who are the Ngoni? Do you set yourself another question? Who are the choice? Because you don't know about Ngoni. You know more about the choice. Let me give the State of the Nation address, but beginning from my village. Here in my village, 6 years ago, water was installed. National Water and Sewerage Corporation installed water. The taps have never brought any drop of water. They have rusted, they are falling off. There is no drop of water. In the nearest village, there is a tap also given by National Water and Sewerage Corporation. Water appears only on Thursdays between 9 a.m. and noon. On Thursdays only. That is the state of our village, which I think represents the state of the nation. About 5 years ago, electricity was extended to our area. I have an electric pole in my compound. And in the village, there is electricity. There are electric poles and cables transmitting power to our village. No household in my village has electricity installed in it. Why? Because of the prohibitive cost of installing it and the prohibitive tariffs. That is the state of my village. Health. Beyond my village, precisely in Ruvin Town Council, there is a health center. I don't know how many diseases can be treated at Ruvin Health Center. Because everyone who falls sick around goes to some private facility, not a government facility. We have a road from Mbarara to Ibanda. It is worn out. In the 2000s, and I think also in the 90s, we would see trucks carrying matoke and other produce going to Mbarara and Kampala. You can now spend a whole day doing traffic count at Mbarara Ibanda Road and you don't see a truck of matoke or any other produce going anywhere. You may not see it. Which means production in the villages is very poor. We have low production of agricultural products. That is the state of our area. I've now left my village. But when I return to the village, the farmer gets price of milk. Half a liter is 400 shillings, Uganda shillings. And half a liter of mineral water, Rwenzoi, is 1,000 shillings. Compare and contrast. Acaricides, the drugs for animals, and thick drugs are very expensive. Merbitrazole, a liter is 80,000 shillings. The salt which we give to the cows, a bag of 20 kilograms is 70,000 shillings. The cost of producing the half liter of milk as compared to the cost to the farmer get price, the amount of money a farmer earns from milk, that half liter, the cost is very high. So it's very expensive to be a farmer in my village. And I think also in Uganda. Food production is very low. When I was young, food used to come from villages going to towns. Nowadays, food moves from within the town to the villages. It is no longer occasional. It is a fact of life. It is a daily and routine thing to see bicycles carrying posho from Urubindi to people's homesteads into the villages. So, when we talk about the state of the nation, those are the things that we should actually be talking about. That is our current situation. That we have tarmac roads, but they are not carrying merchandise. They are carrying either sick people in taxis or job seekers, young people running away from villages to towns to look for employment, which employment they don't even get. Because if you give electricity to the villages, even if people installed it without National Water and Sewerage Corporation, without clean water, how will people industrialize without water, even if you give them electricity? So the two must match together, they must move together. So, that is the state of my village, and I think it is the state generally of other villages, and I think it is a fair representation of the state of the nation.